Hey guys, it's Jim from JAGfx.com. Tonight is Tuesday the 13th of December 2016. This is my second go at this video. I actually did it last night, but it disappeared in the cyberspace somewhere. And today I've had to go for a fairly long van drive into neighbouring Laos to do a visa run from Vietnam. So it's been a long day, but we'll knock this over and done. First up, big week of news. Big week of news. So we go to the calendar. The main thing, I guess, or definitely is the FOMC statement, or federal fund rate from the United States, which for me is early Thursday morning, 2 a.m. my time. They're expecting a rate rise, so this will be the first time in a while. This is going to move the market one way or the other, especially the Euro USD and other USD pairs, so there could be some volatility there, so just be aware of it. As I said, they're expecting a rate rise, but it depends on what the talking heads say at the press conference after. That's normally sort of gives an indication of what's going to happen in the future, so that's what moves the market basically. We've got other things too. Unemployment rate out of Australia. I've got this, I think it's LIBOR, L-I-B-O-R rate out of Switzerland. It's something to do with the bank interest rates, how much they charge each other on an interest when they swap money between each other. That could move the market. But the other biggie is definitely the Great British Pound official bank rate. It's their interest rate for the UK, and it's not. They don't expect any change, but it could still be a market move, especially in the GBP pairs. And we've got a few other bits of news on Thursday night also out of the US, all red stuff. So there's a fair bit of news this week, especially the big one from the United States interest rate, FOMC, so just be aware of that. Now to the charts. It's all pretty quiet, and I'd say once this news is done and dusted up, this week it'll quieten down over Christmas and won't sort of crank up again until the new year, but we'll go through them. Aussie Canadian heading down. I've drawn a couple of trend lines here, got some divergence, nothing happening, no trade on there at the moment. Aussie Swiss franc in a buy, it's sideways. It's a bit ugly at the MACD platinum. It's sort of in a range. I'll just leave this for now. The stops below these lows here, so the MAs are grinding up slowly, so we'll just leave it. Aussie New Zealand, MACD is very ugly. Price is slowly heading down. MAs is starting to turn down, so nothing going at the moment. Aussie USD, this has already broken through the MACD zero levels. That's why I didn't take this break on this buy here. Look at the MAs too, they're really tight, bunched up together. Bit of indecision there, so I don't think much is going to happen until in the year with this pair. Canadian Swiss franc, a nice upward trend. MACD's, the MAs have been fairly tight, just starting to split up a little bit now, but the MACD is a long way above the zero level, so I'm expecting this to roll over back to the downside. Now if a sell presents, I'll take it. Pardon me, nothing yet at the moment, no. Swiss franc, Japanese yen, another one of these yen pairs is tearing up. Huge divergence. Still, you're going to hear this a lot. Red dot on the QMP, red dot in the MACD. Everything's turned down. Still got a sell stop order in place here. I will probably move that up in the next day or so just to keep it below this trend line. But nothing happening at the moment. Euro Swiss franc in a sell, and look at that. Went down nicely, then went shot straight up, now it's going down again. So at least from profit, that's good. So I'll look at moving this stop down tomorrow sometime, just bring it down to these highs here, take it off that wick. MAs are heading down, so it's all good. Everything's fine at that one. Euro USD, this could be the problem child in a couple of days. I'm in a sell here. It didn't break this low as I thought it would. It's definitely a support level. Got the red dot, MAs are heading down. That trend line's holding. Just looks like it went against me a bit, now it's starting to turn back down. So we'll just wait and see. I think we'll be either Heroes will zero come Thursday or late Wednesday night with that one. New Zealand, Canada. I took another buy on that early this morning. That's my third go. It broke the trend line. Straight away it's dropped down a little bit again. Still got that divergence, still got a blue dot, and it's bounced nicely off that 240 LMA. So that's, yeah, look, it'll probably run in this trend line a bit and it'll hopefully head up. That's the plan anyway. New Zealand, USD, I'm going to buy here in some profit. If this MACD platinum rolls over tomorrow, if I get a red dot there, I'm going to take half. At the moment it just looks like it's not really got much oomph to the upside. That's just probably because of all the news, etc. But my stop's in at break evens. I can't lose anything unless something drastic happens. United States, Canadian dollar. It's been a nice downtrend. I should start probably drawing a few trend lines on this one. The MACD looks like it's it's fairly overextended. It's a long way from the zero level. And we're on the 240 LMA. If we got a buy signal, probably after the FOMC decision, I would take the buy there. USD, Swiss franc. As you know, we got stopped out in the sell the second go at it. Made that high, just must have got stopped out to the pip there by looks. So we've got a double top basically, got this trend line here, but we've got a blue dot in the QMP and a blue ugly dot on the MACD platinum. So I'm not sure what I'll do there. I'll have to wait and see how it's looking at sort of in a few days. And my old mate, USD, Japanese yen, still heading up. Still got red dot. Long way from the MAs. The MAs are starting to span out now and go to the upside. So this thing can just keep on going up, a couple of pullbacks and up. That's what we'll be trading if we see them. But at the moment, nothing happening. Aussie, Japan, Aussie yen, same deal, except this is it in an uptrend. MACD's got a red dot, but QMP's got a blue dot for a while. MA's starting to fan out, spread out, steadily going up. No trades on at the moment. And sound like a broken record. Canadian, Japanese yen, same. Blue dot all the way down here. Still going up, nice trend line, holding that trend line. MA's starting to spread. The only thing is the MACD platinum is bending over, wants to go short. So just have to wait and see. Euro Aussie. I would say I'll move my stop on this, and I'm just looking at that. I was stopped out at break even, and it's probably going to keep on going down now. So that you could say I was in a sell there, but I'm out now at break even. I'd say it's looking a little bit ugly. The MACD platinum is just about at the zero level. I do like the look of these. I guess a triple top, basically on the MACD platinum there, and close to, I guess, a triple top. You could probably say it is if you just went across the main parts there. It's hard to tell, and I'll just wait and see here. And the thing is too, it's forming a level of support down the bottom here. It's had trouble breaking through this. I might just stand aside on this for now, only because of the MACD platinum. We got out of break even, so we'll leave it at that for now. Euro Canadian, nothing going here. Got trend lines drawn, looking for a low, looking for a bottom, looking for the MACD to turn up and give me another blue dot, which would confirm that regular bullish divergence again. But until that happens, we'll just have to wait and see. The MAs are starting to fan out, so it looks like it's got some downside oomph. Euro pound, looks like I'm in trouble here. I'm in a buy, and up this level here, stops down here, and it's just been going down. Let's just have a look at this trend line. A lot of times these trend lines, because I took it on the break of a trend line, what'll do is I'll take the break, and what happens is price will come down and sort of hug the trend line before it resumes the trend. So that's the plan. Hopefully we'll do that, but at the moment it's not looking real good at all. But we're in a buy there. Euro yen, red dot. Lots of dots on this MACD platinum above the zero level. There's a steady uptrend here. Got the trend line drawn in. The MAs are starting to go to the upside. Now we've got a sell stop order in place down here. In the next day or so, I'll probably move that up closer to that trend line because there is sell signals there, but we really need some sort of confirmation, and break the trend line would be nice. Excuse me, there goes my alarm. Tell me to check something. Euro, New Zealand, nothing happening here. No, the MACD platinum's too close to zero level, so nothing taken. Great British Pound, Australian dollar, I'm in a sell here. Still sell signal. It's been hovering around my point of entry. It looks like it's had a bit of a go to the upside now. Yeah, MACD platinum still heading down, so we just have to wait and see, but we're in a sell there at the moment. Pound Canadian, nothing happening here. I've got a couple of trend line drawings which I'll have to fix up, I think. Look, the MAs are heading down, but like the pound pairs, they're not really sure which way they're going. Possibly you might have a go at a buy signal here. If I get a buy signal, if MACD gives me a blue dot and I get a blue dot in the QMP, I'll wait and see though. There's a lot to happen this week before that anything happens there. And the pound yen, same deal, heading up, red dot, divergence, trend lines, sell stop order in place. I might move that up also. It must have come close to being touched but filled, but it hasn't. And it's still, price is still heading up, so we just have to wait there. But as I said, I might move that sell stop order. Pound Swiss franc, in a sell here, not going too well at all. Stops up here, still a sell signal. Again, here's this trend line drawn. I took that entry on the break of the trend line basically, and again it's made an initial downward move, a small one, but now the price is hugging that trend line to the upside, so hopefully I'll see it roll over before it gets too high up, then I'll stop and back down. Could be news related also. Pound, New Zealand dollar, same deal, in a sell, everything sells, trend lines are drawn, break a trend line. We're not looking that bad, not looking that good either, but it's not that bad. It's just a bit above the point of entry at the moment. My only concern is the MACD platinum is down near the zero level. And the pound USD, we've got a sell signal on this, but we've got a pretty decent trend line along the bottom here, this purple one. And I've got some divergence there, so I really need a break of that trend line. And as you can see, I've got a sell stop order set. So at the moment we're not losing anything, which is a good thing. But if this baby just rolls over during the news and takes me down and drops 300 or 400 pips, that would be spectacularly good. But nothing happening at the moment. And New Zealand, Japanese yen, another one that's tearing up to the moon. Trend line's drawn, just waiting for something to reverse here. Look at those MAs fanning out nicely, so I guess the plan is wait for it to come, pull back, then wait for it to go back to the upside. But we'll wait and see. We might even have a nibble at a possible counter trend trade if it presents. So that's about it, guys. There's really not much happening. As I said, it's all about the news this week, and it's also the week leading up to Christmas. So this will probably be the last hurrah for 2016 in the currency markets, unless there's something out of left field that happens in December. But with the Forex, it only basically shuts down on Christmas, or this year I think it's Boxing Day, and possibly shuts early on New Year's Eve. But it's all, the markets are always open, not like the equity markets and that, where they actually shut down for days. Banks keep on ticking over. Everyone needs money still. So yeah. That's about it. So once again, thanks everyone for being a member of the groups, whether that be the Facebook group or the YouTube channel, and also for buying the books. And as usual, any questions or anyone wants to make any comments, feel free to contact me either via the Facebook group or via email. Thanks very much, guys. Have a good one. Cheers.